saw a little girl under one of my tables in the other room. And there was a man in a fetal position on my floor.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is the scariest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. What's up, sergeants? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm back here with my boy Aldo.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
And I'm back here with Carlo.
What's up?
Ooh, look at that hair, Carlo. You're looking
sexy, baby.
Oh, baby. Yeah, so we are at the famous Miss Fanny's haunted house. You guys have been requesting this video from the team for a while now. So we are bringing you guys an epic collab here inside the haunted Miss Fanny's house. So all we need you guys to do, what do we need them to do?
We guys need to hit that like button, leave a positive comment too, because tonight is gonna be insane.
And you're gonna subscribe to me and get me up to 200,000 subscribers.
So subscribe to Carlo. Let's get him to 200,000 subscribers. His hair is looking pretty
I gotta put more,
today.
I need more money to put red in. Maybe blue.
He needs more red.
Shit crawled down my chest, like that's why. Anyways, guys, are you ready for this video?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yo, I'm ready. Let's freaking do this.
All right, guys, smash the hell out of that like button. Follow the boys. Their links are down below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed. We're gonna be doing a lot of videos all across North America from now until we die. So all I want from you guys, comment something positive down below and let's get on with this adventure. All right, sergeants, it is super late, making my way through this haunted house. I'm gonna show you guys how cool this place is, all the things that are inside of it, and then we're gonna jump into a conversation with the owner, Julia. But before we do that, let's go and check this place out. First things first, look at this place. Look at the knight and shining armor over here, and then look at this monkey. This is not the first place that I've been to that's had a creepy monkey. I think this was a real monkey. It was taxidermied at one point in time. But I want to take you guys straight upstairs right now and show you guys this really creepy hallway. Look at this, we got all these mirrors and paintings and oh my god, oh that's me. Okay, so kind of scary looking. We got Aldo over here. What's up, Aldo?
Hi, what's up?
But look at this, guys. I want to show you the bedroom. This bedroom is freaking terrifying. Would you guys ever sleep in this bedroom? Let me know in the comments below. So I'm not going to tell you guys what's going on in this place. We're going to save that till when we meet Julia, and she's going to tell us everything that we need to know about how haunted this house is, what's happening inside of it, and why she has all these creepy dolls everywhere and all these creepy things in her bedroom. I personally would never have these in my bedroom. I would be too scared to sleep here. But you guys let me know in the comments below. Are you afraid to sleep here? Would you do it or would you not do it? As you're going up to the attic, we have this satanic painting. Shame, shame, shame. Anyways, let's keep going. We got a little boy crying over here. We got another little baby over here. Oh my god. And we have these dolls. Man, there's so many dolls. Can you imagine what is attached to everything inside of this place? Now you're probably thinking, oh yeah, we got a Ouija board made of wood. You don't often see that anymore. You're probably thinking, Mo, this looks like a Hollywood set. You're right, it does, but it's not. I can assure you it really isn't a Hollywood set, guys. There is so much going on in this place when it comes to the paranormal. Believe it or not, I'm actually filming this video kind of backwards. We've actually already filmed this video. We've had so much happen, but I wanted to do a quick walkthrough at the beginning to show you guys what this place looks like before we jump in to all the action. Usually when I come into a place, I just start, you know, filming and showing it around. But what we did is we jumped into an investigation because we had no choice. Because of what happened to me when I was up here. You're gonna have to wait and watch the entire video to see what actually happened to me at the beginning of this video in this room. All right, I'm gonna walk out of this room. I'm only doing this really quickly because like I said, I've already filmed this entire video and I just wanted to do a walkthrough alone without anybody being up here and kind of like disrupting or being in the visuals. So this is a really haunted bathroom, by the way. It's such a cool place, right? Like imagine owning a bathroom like this. Imagine sitting right here pooping, looking at all these friendly ghosts. So terrifying. All right, I need you guys to brace yourselves. Yes, this is an actual coffin. Did I just see a light flicker in here or something? Hello, is there anyone in here? Any spirits? Okay, I guess not. Man, that Annabelle really freaks me out. Guys, look at how beautiful this picture is. Past, future, present. The shuttle of life weaves the future on the threads of the past, creating the fabric of destiny. I dig it. I dig it. Let's go in. Jesus Christ, this thing always scares me every time I walk in here. Wait, why is it blocking the door? Well, that's weird. What the hell? It's almost like something fell in here. That is very interesting. That's weird because I actually walked in here a million times today and that was not like that. It wasn't blocking the way. It's almost like something fell. Alright, yeah, check this out. Look at this. The scariest room you will ever walk into. We got creepy monkeys. We got creepy spiders. Oh, I didn't even see you there. We got little dolls. We got this skeleton dude. We got Michael Myers. Oh, jeez. Okay. So I moved this hand and it scared me. I don't want to be up here by myself. I'm up here alone. Everyone's packing up their bags right now. We're about to leave. But look at this. We got Hannibal over here. We got the one and only It Clown over here. And we have this little evil girl. I don't know who it is. Let me know in the comments below what her name is. So yeah, this is what you guys are going to expect throughout this video. Usually I don't film like this. Like I film the beginning of the ending. It's weird how I'm doing this, but it'll make sense once you guys watch this video from the beginning to the end. It is a very long video, so I want you guys to watch the entirety of this, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on a lot of good stuff. Like literally every 5 minutes we had something paranormal happen. It was actually pretty surreal. Okay, now that I've done showing you guys all this, what do you guys say we jump into getting to know about this place and then into the investigation?
So welcome to Miss Fanny's. I'm Julia. I've been in this house a little over 20 years, and we are on the New York State Haunted History Trail. The house was built in like the early 1860s, and the last of the Van Wycks that lived here, her name was Fanny, that's why it's called Miss Fanny's, and she died in 1988. She left the house to the town, and she wanted it to be either a community center or a museum. She had a ton of antiques, and she was into history. She also believed in ghosts and thought the house was haunted, and she would even have like psychics come to the house, and she would do readings back in like the 1960s.
How long have you had this place for?
21 years.
Wow, 21 years.
I can't believe it's been 21 years. I feel so old. But yeah, over the years we've had many things happen, from, you know, like hearing somebody coming up and down the stairs to voices. You know, well, I mean, you name it, I've seen it. You know, I've seen apparitions. You know, and I'll tell you the stories as we go in the rooms about, you know, what happened where and that sort of thing. But so Fanny was, like I said, she was the last of the Van Wycks to live here. She died in 1988. So the town sold the house. Well, didn't sell that house. They left it vacant for a while, and they sold off all of her stuff. They had an auction. She had many antiques. And unfortunately they didn't use the house for what she wanted to use it for, but I kind of ended up doing that without even realizing in the beginning what she wanted. I started holding events and doing, you know, ghost hunts and things like that. You know, it's been interesting, it's been fun. Everybody who comes gets something different sometimes, you know, and a lot of different psychics come and get different things. A lot of, you know, it's interesting what people get. So this is one of the main parlors.
Such a cool looking room. Oh my god.
So there used to be a piano in here. Fanny was into theater, and I've even heard someone humming and singing at one time. And I found out she did, well, maybe not, I don't know which room it was, but over the years, and people have also heard it, and I think she was into theater and all that, and there was a piano in here. I know that only because the lady who kind of grew up here kind of gave me a tour of my own house, saying, oh, I remember this was here and that was there and all that stuff. And this room in here was Fanny's sitting room, and this is where they would do their little readings. She'd have a psychic come, and they would sit in here, and she would close the doors, and the woman told me, she's like, I was never allowed in there as a little kid, and I never knew what they were doing in them. Later on, my mother explained to me, oh, she would do her have readings done by
This room?
someone in this room. Yeah.
Okay.
So over the years, people have come in and have told me, "Oh, there's a portal in this room," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, that's
Portal?
interesting. Who knows?"
What have you experienced for yourself? Like I'm not talking about like what other like people have experienced, but what have you experienced in here?
We've seen shadows. We've had people take pictures and catch all kinds of figures.
Oh my God.
I can share some with you
Take some
later.
pictures later, yeah.
This is a picture of the house from the early 1900s here. You can see the people sitting on a porch, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of interesting to know that she believed in that stuff too. And her and her husband's name was Charles, and they would, he was in real estate, and they would go on vacations all over. And there was this one story that they went to England and they went on a ghost tour one night, and the story is that she swore she brought home the ghost of a little girl.
Oh.
Which is kind of interesting because I saw a little girl under one of my tables in the other room one time, and I thought it was my daughter.
Oh my God.
Because at that time it would have matched up, her size would have matched up with her age. And all I saw was the back, and I saw hair and I saw the back, and I'm like, "What are you doing under there? Let's go, we gotta go," you know, and I was in a rush. And all of a sudden I turn around and I'm like, "Where'd she go?" And I didn't see her leave the room or anything, and my kids weren't even in the house. I didn't even know they were out in the car waiting for me. So I'm like, where were you just in the kitchen under the table? My daughter's like, "What are you talking about?" So, and that was many years ago. My daughters have seen like shadow figures in the hallway, like my one daughter bumped into someone one night thinking it was her sister, and she looked up and she saw like a shadow and then it disappeared.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get scared being here alone?
I'm hardly ever here alone. You know, there was one time which was kind of unusual. It was a few years ago, and I was upstairs. Maybe I'll save that story for when we go upstairs for the bedroom. But like I said, I'm like very rarely am I here alone.
Yeah. I'd be terrified trying to like sleep at night or something.
What's that?
Like me trying to sleep here by myself. It would be so scary.
Yeah, it's home. You know what I mean?
Right.
And whoever is here, it's their home too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a shared thing.
Shared space.
And
Right here, these ones?
yeah, she was sitting on that side, and it was dark, and they were doing their ghost hunt, and everything was quiet. And she said to somebody, "You know, can you take a picture of me right now? Because I feel something." So someone took a picture of her, and it looked like there was a fan blowing on her, but there wasn't, and her hair was like straight up.
Whoa.
And she's like, "What the heck is that?" You know, and I guess she felt something playing with her hair, and her hair was just up like this when they took the photo. So that was kind of cool.
Well, we gotta try that later tonight.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't have that much hair.
Well,
I have wigs. You can borrow a wig.
We can use Carlo. We can use
we'll
Carlo.
sit on that chair,
We use
turn off the
Carlo's
light,
hair.
and see if we get
Yeah.
catch anything.
So
Okay.
who knows? But
Yeah.
people have gotten freaked out every once in a while if something happens, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just it's interesting because everybody wants to experience something, and
If you force it, you're gonna get nothing.
You don't know.
You just gotta, yeah.
It varies. Nothing could happen or something, or
Yeah.
it's and there's no rhyme or reason as to what time of day. It could be daytime. It doesn't have to be at night in the dark. And
Yeah,
you know.
I always say that paranormal, haunted is haunted, whether it's day or nighttime.
right.
Yeah.
But like at 3 a.m., like that's when like your fear is elevated because you're expecting something to just like kill you at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean?
When everything is
But
quiet.
haunted is haunted. It's all the same.
Yeah.
If there's a spirit there, there's a spirit. If that object is haunted, that object is haunted. You know. What is like? Have you ever had anything like where someone got viciously attacked? Have you ever had anybody get attacked here?
Not really. I mean, I was. Well, I had like doors slam open on people, stuff like that. But viciously attacked, no one's ever like climbed up the walls like upside down or.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the
like
first.
nothing like the movies. It's really not.
I'm gonna be the first. No, I'm joking.
And,
Yeah.
that's what people want, and it's just not. That's not the reality of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just. Who knows? You know, it's very.
In the end, this is a home, and I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people kind of, like if there are like actual evil spirits, which there are, they tend to stay in like dark, damp, scary places, like abandoned places, rather than someone's home. You know what I mean?
Like, you know, there's bad people that are walking around, and there's bad dead people.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's really,
There's good and
you know,
bad.
there's no,
Yeah.
you know, if somebody was malicious in life, they might still be that way in death and doing whatever.
100%, yeah.
There's a very high water table in this area. I was saying that before. So water is energy, you know, so it can draw things, it can elevate things. So everything floods around here, even the brand new houses. get water in the basement. I get water in my basement. So I don't know if that's part of it. I mean, that's you know
Possible, because you know water conducts energy. Yeah.
This
Place is so cool.
Oh, she's locking us in. She's locking us in,
Yeah,
guys.
it's like, you know, if you ever see that movie with Vincent Price, you know, House on Haunted Hill, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he locks the people in, and they're there for the night, you see, and they're like, oh shit.
This is the last time anybody ever
that's
saw us again.
No more room here for you, Carlo.
Guys, look at how beautiful this place is. Look at the mirrors on the walls. I'm actually terrified of mirrors at nighttime. Oh
this
my
is the main
god,
bedroom.
look at this thing.
Oh, I have weird shit everywhere.
That is so
yeah.
creepy.
All kinds of-
Oh, whoa, what's this? A bed? Who sleeps here?
This is the main bedroom, so this is pretty much my bedroom. And
Okay.
This would have been Fanny's bedroom and the master bedroom. You
So
know,
this is where the magic happens.
This is where I see things a lot.
Oh wow.
This is, I woke up in the middle of the night, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh good, it's 3:15, I can go back to bed, that kind of thing. And something caught my eye, and on the floor there was a man in a fetal position on my floor.
Whoa.
Young male, but he
with
was
chairs?
he was in old. Well, I didn't have a chair there at the time, but I don't think chairs block them. You know what I'm saying? So, he was in a fetal position. He was in an old-fashioned clothes, and I caught the white of his eyes. It was bright, and I froze, and I was like sweating and freezing at the same time. You know, I was like, you know, and I don't know. It could have been seconds for all I know. You know, but it felt like a long time. And then when I glanced back down or whatever, there's nothing there. So I don't know. But there's another older house also from the 1700s that's down on the other road. And this was
Oh, you heard that?
I heard something.
this was
What the hell is that
there's my daughter's in her room.
Oh, okay.
My husband's in the TV room.
Okay.
So anyway, so there's a lot of different history, you know. It goes back, and it was over 120 acres. So the Van Wycks have had this land for many, many years, from the 1700s, you know what I mean? So there's so many different time periods and so many different things that have happened over the years that who knows, you know. Kids, we've heard kids like giggling, and people have gotten EVPs of kids. So there's definitely a couple kids here. There's definitely an older woman here, which I think could be Fanny, overlooking the house maybe. And there's an older man who could be her grandfather who built the house. And I don't know, you know, and there's like supposedly across the road, way down in the back down by the rail trail, there supposedly was an Indian burial ground there. But that door is the one that swung open on someone at one time. It slammed up against the wall.
Is that right there?
And there was nothing there. Yeah. And that's the bathroom. And I don't know. It's just the weirdest things that happen at odd times. When my kids were younger, growing up, you know, they would see things, hear things. They'd come running in my room, you know, and just kind of get used to that. Oh, okay, something might happen. It's just whatever.
Oh man, this is
Cooled down
way
quite a bit.
cooler than I
It's a
thought.
little warm.
So we have access to all this up here?
Yeah, the upstairs.
That
Yeah.
is so cool.
So, yeah, I'll put a light on. You can always, and I have shit everywhere because I haven't had time to clean. But
Whoa!
this is a guest room. But
Oh my god, I'm spending some time up here.
yeah, people have had a lot of stuff.
What the heck?
And they say that the ghost of one of the kids comes up here, and the last time I had somebody stay up here, they said they heard something pacing and walking and pacing and walking.
Oh my god, what the hell?
You do not see Annabelle back here.
I just saw her. Hey, how you doing?
And
Cutie?
this is the Grudge.
Oh my God.
Is that that's Emily Rose?
No, that's oh god, what's wrong with my brain? The Exorcist.
The Exorcist.
Holy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
So-
cool.
Yeah, I
Who
got
wanna sleep in here?
I would.
Likewise.
I would sleep here. What you've heard in this room is mostly like, you know, people.
Footsteps, a lot
footsteps
of
walking.
footsteps, a lot of people have come here and stayed, have had, you know, heard like somebody pacing.
Mm-hmm.
They say that the little kid is up here sometimes. I don't know. It's always different. There's always people have always experienced like you know something different.
So what's up with this coffin over here, or this?
This is from the early 1900s. It was from Poughkeepsie.
This is what they used to
area.
carry the dead bodies in, right?
Yeah, it's a removal casket, wicker removal casket. They would bring this to you know, removed people from wherever, from homes. Basically, that's where everybody died at home back then. And yeah, it's a neat old object. I love old stuff, especially funeral stuff. I just love the whole. It's just cool. It's just, I love it. I love creepy stuff, you know. But yeah, that's an old funeral piece, you know, flower piece, and those are old plaques that would be in the casket or on the casket, and you would take it home as memorabilia, you know, of your loved one. Here's a good story.
On the boat?
This is a big bathroom. Whoa. This bathroom is like a...
scared out of him, but good he was in the right place. So
Did he have Taco Bell before? Or?
yeah, you know what? He has had Taco Bell on many occasions. But anyway, he had his hoodie laying over the tub like this, and he was sitting here, and he said it lifted up, and it went up, and it dropped on the ground.
No way.
So a lot of stuff has happened to him. I think certain spirits like to mess around with certain people for whatever reason, and yeah.
But it's always when you least expect it too. So if you're looking for it, then
Yeah.
Oh, if that happened to me, I would shit my pants.
We've had, well,
I'm guessing this is your husband.
But yeah.
How's it going? I'm
I was telling about your bolo experience.
Yeah,
And
I was looking in the drawers and somebody started poking me in the back. I thought it was Ava, the youngest daughter. And I realized, I turned around, nobody there, and then I realized I didn't hear the stairs creak. I was like, okay.
yeah, so, you know,
You told him about the hoodie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hoodie, the whole, yep.
So you saw the hoodie just like...
Oh, it's just the part that was hanging in the tub lifted up, the whole thing lifted and right on the floor.
So are you like okay with your wife having all these objects in the house? And
I don't have a
He doesn't have a say.
oh, he doesn't have a say. If you
But you
if
don't.
you did
It
have a
doesn't
say,
bother
what would
me.
you think?
Nah, it
just
doesn't
like-
bother me.
I like the hat, by the way.
Thank you.
Let's go, Brandon.
She has.
Guys, everyone's gone downstairs, and I am upstairs by myself in one of the creepiest rooms I have ever been to in my entire life. And you guys know I've been to a lot of these haunted houses in the past, but never this one. And this is absolutely terrifying. We're going to be here all night long investigating and documenting. Now, my friend Brother Frank TV hooked us up, so big shout out to Brother Frank. I'm going to leave his link down below. He's actually had experiences with all these dolls. Apparently one of these moved or something like that, he was telling me. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens tonight. As I'm turning my back to this, by the way, I feel like I'm like crapping my pants. It's kind of creepy. It really is. So I'm gonna be watching you all night long. So you better not do anything. Whoa. Wait, what? What the? Wait, actually? Wait, there's no way that just happened. Okay, I honestly... Okay, what is going on here? I wasn't expecting this. Hello? Annabelle, are you okay? Oh! Oh! No way. Did that just happen? Are you kidding me? Hey, whatever did that, make that door close again. I'm scared. I'm scared right now. Whatever did that, please do it again. Everyone's downstairs. I'm up here by myself. I just heard the door creaking. That was open when I walked in, and I was standing right next to this thing. Like, no one's here, and that thing closed up on me. I heard the noise. I'm gonna review my footage. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I want to test out a theory. I want to see if this thing does exactly what it just did. All I did was tap it on the nose. Hey, can you do that again? Annabelle? Annabelle? Annabelle, can you move for me again? Are there any spirits here connected to Annabelle? Okay, so it didn't do that. I literally just tapped it even harder than what I did the first time. Wait, that is so creepy. Yo, I caught some crazy shit, like real shit. Like this door closed on me.
Oh.
I'm not even joking, and I got it on camera.
Scanning those eyes.
So I just told Aldo off camera what happened, and I don't think he believes me.
Yeah, let me see it. Do you have the clip? You have the clip? I want to see it.
Bro, I don't know if I want to show it to you.
Show me the clip. Show me the clip. Show me the freaking clip.
Alright, I gotta show you. I gotta show you. Oh my god.
Holy shit! Yo, get the fucking.
Bro. This is what happened to me.
Bro, how the?
I don't know.
Ran the turn by itself.
Yeah, I know. That's what Frank told me happens around here. Things like start moving on their own. Stop swearing.
Oh my god.
Okay, seriously.
Bro,
how is that happening?
Bro, it wasn't moving the entire time.
I know.
How long we were up here for?
What?
Like 10 minutes. She was telling us a story.
Yeah.
It didn't move once.
Hey, Annabelle, can you do that again? Annabelle? Yeah. Okay, so that happened to me.
Holy
and then the door closed. All right, let me show you the door. I'm gonna cut for a sec.
How did that happen?
I just showed Aldo the clip of the door
my
closing by
God.
itself.
Yo, that door literally just closed by itself.
Yeah.
How the hell did that?
Hey, Annabelle, can you move for us again? I would really appreciate that.
Nah.
No.
Remember, because what she was saying is they do it randomly.
Yeah, they do.
Like if you're lucky to catch it.
Well, we were lucky. I was lucky. I got that.
What the?
Like, are these things? These aren't. Yeah, this thing doesn't
Bro. You know what's funny is when I
need to
first
sit.
came in,
I need to sit.
when I first came in, you were telling me about how the Annabelle, the door was moving.
Yeah.
And then randomly the Annabelle doll started moving.
Yeah. I
What
know.
the-
It was crazy. Yeah, like off camera, I was telling him about the door moving, and then that started moving. Like he was recording nonstop, so there was no like edit cuts or anything like that. Oh my
What wasn't
god.
even filming? He was just telling me the story.
Yeah.
And look, now she's not. It's not like she's on like a timer or something.
Yeah.
Just what the?
Annabelle.
Annabelle, you're alive here. Let's try the scanner thing.
Bro, be careful getting close to that thing.
Annabelle.
I've never seen an Annabelle that looks like that, by the way.
I know that thing is freaking horrifying.
Annabelle?
If you are in there, can you give us a sign? Annabelle, if you're in there, please give us a sign so that we know. Like, can you do it? I don't think it only happens once, man.
Bro, like
I
it's
think you
like,
got lucky.
that's what I mean. Like, Annabelle.
I think you got lucky. Like,
I think I've spent enough time up here. Let's go and investigate more of the cells. We're gonna break out some tools really soon.
yeah.
Some ghost tech and try to communicate with something.
I actually thought you were just like trying to yank my nuts, and then I walk in and this girl freaking moves.
I know. Oh my god! It just happened. No way! No way!
Bro, how is she moving by herself?
How is that possible? We're not even near her. Bro, we're literally not near her. She changed her face direction,
bro,
dude.
Let's go get your ghost meter.
Bro, let's go get like all the tech, dude. Holy crap. So we're gonna be sitting in this room. We're doing this thing where we're gonna go from room to room and try to experience all the paranormal happenings that have happened to other people in the past. So apparently this room somebody's hair was tugged. I don't have that much hair, so our guinea pig will be Aldo.
Give me Barbie girl. She said that they were sitting here, right?
Yeah, it was like somewhere like over here. So we're gonna try to communicate with the spirits. Oh my god, is this dead rats in water? That is. Do you see the dead rats in the water? Look, right there.
What the hell?
By the way, this place is called Miss Fanny's house. This is Miss Fanny right here. I didn't show it to you guys at the beginning, but this is what she used to look like. She was like the original owner of this house.
All right. So the first thing that she said was that when someone was sitting here, they took a photo, and then behind there was like an apparition, right?
A photo?
Yeah. So do you want to take it with your camera?
I'll take it with my phone.
Yeah, with your phone, I mean? Perfect. So Mo's gonna take a photo right now with his phone, and then we're gonna see if we catch anything. So I'm just gonna sit here and just like try to be like completely normal, not move.
Taking a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, but put the...
I'm gonna try to take some with flash on.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I get a lot of paranormal stuff on photos without flash and in the complete darkness. We should turn off the light and take like 3
Yeah.
with no light on.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the light.
2-second pause for each photo.
There's Mo guys taking a photo right there.
And then take like 3 or 4 of them.
See if you catch anything.
Alright, ghosts, make an appearance. Stand behind Aldo. Give us something. Show us that you're here. Wait, what the hell happened to my phone?
What the hell?
No photos. What?
What do you mean no photos?
What the heck? Something weird just happened to my phone.
What the hell?
What?
What happened to all your photos?
Oh, wait a sec, hold on.
Okay guys, that's weird. His photos are not
What happened?
working. Are you okay?
What happened?
This chair.
This guy's almost tripping over that. Okay.
Did you fall over a chair?
No. Okay, there we go. And can you tilt it a little bit towards me? Just a little?
Oh!
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, we got some activity on the REM pod.
Should I sit down now? Oh, man, it's too late. But
Wait.
something's happening.
Well, something's showing it. Something's coming. Like that's what's happening right now.
Maybe something is sitting there. Let me take a
Are you sitting in all those chairs?
photo.
Are you sitting in the chair? Show yourself. Touch your REM pod.
Take a photo, guys. Let's see. Oh, nothing there.
That is very strange because I took night photos, but I never took any. My phone never took them.
Let me see it. After you're done.
I took like 5 night photos, but they're not on my phone for some reason.
None of them are on their phone?
No, unless these were them here. Oh, what the hell?
What?
Oh my god. A cold breeze right to my face.
Well,
It
I
just-
can't see the photo.
a cold breeze just hit my face.
Where?
Wait, actually, like
I
I just
don't
got
see
hit.
anything.
I just got hit in the face with a cold breeze, kind of like something just brushed me. If I had long hair, my hair would have definitely gone up.
Well, maybe something is nearby.
Alright guys, we're making our way upstairs right now to do some more investigating upstairs where we believe there's going to be a lot of spiritual activity.
She said there was some stuff up here too, right?
Man, this thing freaks me out, dude.
That thing is so creepy.
Looks like a real voodoo doll.
It really does. Okay, so was this the room where she said she saw a man like on all fours?
Yeah, she said she saw something like down in this area. Like there wasn't a chair here before, but she said she saw something here. And this is her bedroom.
Yo, do you feel that?
I feel like I can't breathe. To be
I feel
honest.
kind of dizzy. You too?
I feel like I can't breathe.
Yeah. What the hell's going on?
And I've been complaining about that off camera. It's like ever since I came in here, keep in mind all the stuff in here is overwhelming. The REM pod like started lagging for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are there any? What the hell?
What?
That just turned on and off.
Look, actually.
Wait, what?
How the hell did that happen?
No, actually, like that just turned off and on.
How did it turn on? By itself? What the?
Hey, are there any spirits in here that's doing this? Shadow Man? Miss Fanny? Make my REM pod go off.
Maybe it was the spirit that she was talking about.
Wait, that actually literally just turned on by itself, by the way. Like, it really did just turn on by itself, and now it just stopped. Yeah.
Yo, what the hell? That literally just turned on, and now I didn't even notice. Okay, that's freaking strange. Let's have a look around here. Is there anyone in here?
My name is Mo Sargi, and this is Aldo. And to any spirits that are in here, we want to communicate with you. We want you to talk to us. We want you to show yourself.
Let us know if you're here.
And I know a lot of people come through here and they do the same and they ask you the same, and you guys are probably kind of annoyed of it, but I really, really would love it if you gave us something, and then we'll leave you alone.
We just want to show everyone that you're real. We have a lot of people who are following us and they want to really experience this.
And like, we'll give you a cookie as well. Like, we'll give you cookies.
Yeah, we'll give you Mo's left arm. You can chew on it.
Dude, look at all the creepy dolls in this closet here. There's so many dolls in here.
There's so many dolls.
You're right.
Which one do you think is the creepiest one?
Is that Donald Trump?
No, it can't be.
No, it is.
It
no,
kinda
it
looks
looks like it, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
guess they all had the same hairstyle a long time ago, right?
That's a cool haircut. Well, I mean, the night's still young, dude. Right? We're gonna be here as long as we possibly can, and I really want to just go upstairs and like do something, type of investigation in that room. Like, I want to bust out the SLS camera.
Yeah.
And see if we can actually see something walking in that room.
Yo, that would be freaking scary. Maybe whatever that thing that was laying down here, I don't... Like, maybe that was a one-time occurrence, right?
Yeah, like, we're not getting anything on the REM
No,
pod.
nothing's happening. It doesn't always go off, guys. It's only if there's literally something nearby.
But I need you guys to keep your eyes wide open. If you see anything in the backgrounds, anywhere in the darkness, if you see anything, let us know in the comments below.
Yes, but it's okay. Apparently this is where the most things happen.
Dude, I mean, we had something happen here earlier.
Yeah, that was freaking terrifying. I'm kind of scared of going inside here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay, where should we start? There's the bathroom. She said that the hoodie.
Somebody's hoodie, like her husband's hoodie flew off the bathtub. Apparently, like, how does that even just happen?
Would it be weird if one of us actually sat on the bathtub? Or
How do they take bath and showers if they have skeletons in here?
I I mean, yeah, they probably put this here recently.
I really hate this room for some reason. I really want to focus on investigation in this room. This is like one of my least favorite rooms right now. Hey, Annabelle, move for us again. Do something.
Annabelle?
We're waiting for you, Annabelle. What did you hear?
I thought I heard like a banging. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just stand still though, because maybe it is us, like, walking around or something.
Possibly. Are you connected to any of the objects that are in here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the door. Look at the door on this fridge. It's moving.
Oh,
what the hell?
Oh, what the?
Oh, it's opening.
Holy shit, how's it doing that?
Itself. We just asked it to give us a sign, and it gave us a sign.
Yo, how the hell did it do that?
I don't know.
Yo, for real, what the?
That was a bang. That was a bang coming from like outside of the hallway. What the fuck? Guys, move, move. We just heard a bang. I just heard a freaking bang. Did that come from in here?
Is anyone in here? No? Weird.
This is the creepiest room ever, you guys.
Bro, look at all these freaking mascots. There's so many, like, freaking scary mascots. Which one do you think is the creepiest?
For me, it would be this monkey and the clown. Like, imagine this monkey just started clapping its hands right now. Hey, here's my heart.
Are you good?
Yo, I heard that again. Somebody's coming. There's nobody up here. What the hell?
I don't see nothing.
We just heard somebody like coming up the staircase.
I don't see nobody, nothing.
What the hell is that?
Is anyone down here?
I don't see anyone. Dude, look what's beside you.
What?
Satan.
Yo, isn't this like a satanic cult thing?
Yeah, it is. It's like,
Do what thou wilt. Abracadabra 666.
don't read it, dude. Don't read it. It could be a spell.
Oh shit, yeah, it probably is. Yo, it came from right here, right?
Yeah, that's where the noise came from.
I heard
right in
something
this
like,
area over here.
I heard something walking up the stairs?
Yeah.
Or walking down or something?
It sounded like somebody walking up. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing and no one down here. Carlo is literally all the way downstairs.
Yeah. Well, I guess let's go back upstairs then.
Somebody's walking up here. Someone was just walking up here. Somebody was just walking up here. Like, actually. Where the hell did it go?
Someone here? Yo. Yo, Mo, why is... Was that on the floor the whole time?
That must have been that. Remember when we were in here and we heard like a thump?
Yeah.
That must have been the book falling.
Oh!
That must have been, that literally must have been what that was.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
It was a book falling. Holy shit. Whoa.
What did it...
But we just heard somebody walking up here.
What the hell?
Who was walking up here? That's so strange.
Okay, this is weird. No, it must be the spirit.
Carlo, wait, let's make sure Carlo's not up here.
No, Carlo's...
Call him up. Is he up? Carlo, come on up if you're down there. I'm gonna keep this uncut. Yeah, I'm searching every like corner, every crevice. I'm gonna keep this uncut, you guys. Wow, we heard footsteps up here. Carlo, he's gotta be downstairs. There's no way he's up here. That must have been what we heard. That noise, that book falling, because that book wasn't on the floor before. That's a satanic cult book. Portable darkness. That was up here. Oh, so what's it doing on the ground? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. That thing was not on the ground before, and now it is. gonna go and see if Carlo is down here. We've been going up and down, man. It's a workout. Carlo?
No, it wasn't him. He's down here watching.
Oh, he's down there?
He's down here watching YouTube videos.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What? Why are you using... Carlo, seriously, you didn't come upstairs?
He's literally downstairs watching YouTube videos.
Alright. Jeez, that was creepy. Whoa, what the hell? I just tripped.
Are you good?
Yeah, I just tripped. I got scared by something. So, like, we had this fridge open up. I had the door closed up. We had this thing move. Spirits, I'm gonna sit on your bed. I hope you don't mind. Here we go. I'm laying on your bed right now. You wanna make something happen?
Make it happen.
You wanna talk to us? And you can talk to us with this device. Look. Bro, what the?
Yo, she's moving.
I know. Why is she just doing that? Like, dude, no one is touching this thing. Even if it wasn't animatronics. Which, okay, it is. We're not touching it. We're nowhere near it. And you actually have to physically push a button to get this thing to move.
Okay, what I don't get is what the lady was standing right here, right? And she was explaining to us the story of what happened to her in this room, right? She was literally telling a story for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And this doll didn't move, not even once.
No.
And suddenly when you're sitting on our bed asking her questions and we're here and it's moving by itself, like, I don't understand.
Hey,
And
Spirit, if
I'm
you're
not standing anywhere close to it at all.
he
Like,
never moved.
I'm literally
You guys
so
can
far.
see with his video, he never moved. He's still uncut.
I'm literally right here. I don't know how the hell that thing started moving by itself, but that thing is literally not moving.
I wanna like we should both just stand right here, and like just keep our cameras aimed this way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Good idea.
what if
So I'm gonna stand right here.
yeah, like what if
Just
something?
ask it some questions.
All right. Hey, Annabelle. My name is Mo Sargi, or maybe I'm not gonna say Annabelle. My name is Mo Sargi, and this is Aldo here beside me. What if, like, you got up? Like, can you get up out of your chair? I know you're not actually Annabelle, and I know you're probably just a random spirit that's causing this thing to move. But can you, like, make your head, like, go all the way back around for me? Like, that would be really greatly appreciated. And if not, then I will still appreciate it. What?
What the hell's that sound?
What is that?
Do you hear that? What the hell is that sound from?
Wait, what? What the hell?
Oh, it just stopped.
What was the noise though? Hey, who turned the lights on in here?
I don't know. What happened to the sound? You heard that too, right?
Yeah, there was a weird sound.
As soon as we came in, the sound just turned off. Hello? Can you do that again? That sound, can you do it again?
What if it was the monkey? I think it was the monkey. It had to have been the monkey or something, right?
I guess.
Or what if it was
Like,
Jason?
what else could it be?
Was it Jason or the monkey? Hello? Are there any spirits that are in this room with us right now? If so, make something move, make something happen.
Make something happen.
Oh! Shit. The light's flickering. Okay, well that's definitely something happening.
That's definitely something. Yo, put your ghost thing in here. The Q2 meter. Oh man, I keep forgetting what it's
The
called.
REM pod. Oh, it stopped. It shut off. It shut off.
what the?
Okay, well, thank you. I guess this is your way of communicating with us. My name is Mo Sargi. Are you here? Yeah, you're definitely
It's
here.
blinking. It's here.
Whoa, it's definitely here.
Was it you that made that? Whatever that. I honestly don't know what that sound was. It sounded like something was.
Can you do whatever that was again? Like, can you make it? Can you make the monkey move?
Imagine, bro. I'd be running out of here. I'm punching walls. Like.
So I want to bring the SLS cam. Look, this thing's going crazy. So we walked in. That thing was lit, right? Like it was lit up, and now it's just flickering.
It was lit.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And it was. Now it's like turning off and on.
Can you turn back on? Oh wow!
Whoa!
That was like on command.
That was instant. What?
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
that
this
is
thing
so strange.
Clearly messed
So
up.
if that's happening in here, what's happening in this room now? I'm getting nothing on my REM pod, which is insane.
Nothing in here.
Okay guys, we have the SLS camera in the room. Carlo is on camera. He just came up from downstairs, and all those right beside Carlo. So we're gonna see if the SLS maps out anything on the bed here near the Annabelle doll. Annabelle, come to life again. Spirits. Spirits of this room, come to life. Are you in here? If you're next to the doll, show yourself, please. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, there, it's on the doll.
It's on the doll. Dude, it's on the doll. This thing cannot map out like dolls and stuff. It can only map out humans and actual life forms. It's literally sitting on...
It's literally in the doll.
Guys, this is real. This is sitting on top of the doll.
I can see from here.
It's touching the blue one. Can you make the Annabelle doll come to life? Can you make her head move?
Guys, we're all standing like real far here.
It's standing on top of it now. It's literally in front of me. It's on this chair.
Look how far we're all standing.
It's on this chair. It's between this... Carlos, show this. It's between this and that. There you go. It's on the chair right now.
Oh my god.
Hey, make Annabelle, make the doll come to life.
It's why is it moving around like that?
Right? It's just standing on top of a chair.
Maybe we...
Okay, Carl, you can move back there.
Maybe because we cornered it? I don't know.
No, because now we're exposing it. Because now we have an SLS camera that can see whatever's in here.
So it's like, oh no.
Dude, it's literally standing now. You saw before it was sitting on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Carlos!
What the?
What the?
Yo, what the?
Yo, and as that's happening, it is interacting with it. It's touching it.
Yo, what the?
Are you shitting me right now?
Yo, it's literally moving.
Yeah. Dude, it's touching it. The stick figure on my camera is literally touching the doll and it's moving. It just made it move. Oh my god.
What the? Yo, I caught that on camera.
Dude, I'm literally like shivering right now. Can you do that again? And it's gone now. The spirit's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah. Look, it's not on my camera anymore. It's gone.
What the?
Where'd you go? Oh!
Is it back? No.
Oh yeah, it's back on.
Oh, it's on Annabelle again.
It's sat back on top of it. So we're using all this tech to get. Oh look, it's now on the chair, in the middle of this chair. It's trying to touch it. If it's trying to touch it, then that means it's trying to move it again. Hey, can you move it? Can you touch it again?
I'm literally lost for words.
Right?
I can't believe that literally happened. That thing was on it and then it moved.
Okay, it's gone now, guys.
What?
It is standing between you and Carlo,
You're kidding.
and it disappeared. It was just there for.
Where is it?
It's on top of this thing now.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's on top of that. Dude, what if this thing like falls over right now and just like comes crashing down?
I would cry, honestly.
Carlo, do you feel it?
Something touching me?
Wait, you feel it?
I don't see
Yes,
anything.
because it's actually touching you, going back and forth.
I feel like a cold sensation in my elbow area, just a little bit above my elbow.
Well, its hand is reaching out to your elbow right now. Whoa, it's literally moving. I can see it.
Can I move?
Yeah, move away from it a little bit, see what happens. If it follows you, then you're screwed, dude. It's literally in the exorcist thing. That's all it's doing.
What?
Oh my god, there's two of them in here.
There's two!
One's sitting on that red chair where that little doll is, and one is inside the exorcist thing. One is crossing its legs on the chair. Like, actually on the chair.
Like it's sitting on the chair crossing its legs?
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen all I needed to see. The fact that it was first in the Annabelle doll, and then we are all standing all right here, and then the Annabelle doll moved by itself, that's all I needed to see.
Yeah. This is crazy that we got all this activity in here. Like, we're getting a lot in here. And the fact that the SLS is seeing things, like, there's no way of, like, tampering with an SLS camera.
No.
Like,
No way.
literally, I've been using this thing for a long time. I used it on my TV show on Hulu, which is called Repossessed. You guys can watch it now. And all the other ghost shows on TV use the SLS cameras. Like, these things are very, very good. And you can't explain what you're seeing. Like, you can't. You just have to see it.
Yeah.
And you guys are seeing it. So this is so cool.
Bro, the fact that it was on the Annabelle and then it moved it, that's literally all I needed to see.
Well, right now it's mapping you, and it's that exorcist doll is still there. And look, the Annabelle hasn't moved. We've been in here for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not moving anymore.
Hey, let's. Oh, it's back in Annabelle now. It's back on it.
It's back on Annabelle?
Keep that camera on Annabelle. Okay. Hey, can you make Annabelle move again since you're sitting on it? So if you were to make it move, we'll actually leave you alone. Like we'll leave. All right. I'm gonna walk away now.
Can you make the Annabelle doll move?
Hey. The door.
Oh!
Film.
The door's moving!
I just got that with the SLS. It just opened on its own. How did that happen?
Yo, did it leave?
Huh? I think it left. I think it went outside. Wait, why was it closed? Did somebody close it?
No.
No.
I was standing right here. Carla was right here.
Oh,
What?
it's standing above the shoulders of whatever that chain thing is. It's standing, you see it. It followed us into here, now it disappeared.
What chain thing? Oh, that thing over there?
Yeah, that ghost thing
the
with the
headless.
chain. It's on top of that headless thing.
Are you in here still?
What is that guy's name? What do they call him?
Oh my god, that is from Silence of the Lamb,
I don't
no.
know, man.
Is that Hannibal?
That, yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
Hannibal.
it is.
So it's standing on top of Hannibal.
I'm
And
sweating.
now it's gone. I know.
I'm really terrified.
Where'd it go? It disappeared. Oh shit! Oh, don't move. It's right behind you. It was literally on top of your shoulders.
Come on, don't say that.
Oh! Oh!
What? What's going on?
Right here, and there's one above your shoulder. The shoulder one disappeared. There's one.
Where is it?
by your
Where is
elbow.
it? Where is it?
It's small. It's standing on top of the chair. It's a very small figure. It's making the lights
What the
flicker
fuck
too.
was that?
What the hell?
Oh, something just touched me.
Yeah, it was literally on the chair. Are there any ghosts in here? Do you want us? Oh, it's in the bathtub.
Oh,
It's in the bathtub.
Wait. That's where the guy said the hoodie thing happened.
Yeah, it's literally in the bathtub. It's got its legs wide open, dude. Like it's taking a bath. It's gone now. It just disappeared.
Can you make this towel float?
It was. Can you give us a sign that you're here? I would really appreciate that. Where are you?
What was that? Yo,
Above you.
Above.
We asked for a sign and it's giving us a sign. That thing is moving. You're getting that on camera?
Yeah.
It's moving very subtle.
Bro, what the hell are we still doing there? Why is that crooked? Was that crooked?
Was what?
The painting, that over there. Why the hell is that crooked suddenly? Was that the sound that we heard?
No, what we heard was that book falling earlier. But look, earlier it was in the bathtub and now it's not in here anymore. Guys, we're inside of the bedroom right now and there's a figure of some sort literally on the ceiling. Get your light in there, Aldo. What is up there? It is on top of the fan. It is literally on top of the fan. And remember what happened to us earlier?
Oh, yo, the fan was moving.
Yeah, that fan turned on by itself earlier.
Let's go inside.
It was on top of the fan. What the? Let's get some light in here. Turn on the light. Somebody. Right behind you.
I'm gonna stand right here. Oh. Okay, then you.
Okay, no, this is good. Because look, he just turned, there's only one switch.
Yeah,
he turned
flipped it
on the light,
Yeah.
and earlier the fan turned on, but
Yeah.
there was no light.
The fan moved by itself.
It moved for like 2 seconds, and that was it.
Right, okay.
So she said she had seen like some type of figure over here by the chair. If there is or was ever something that was showing itself to Julia over here, can you show yourself again?
She said it was a man and he was knelt down.
Are you a man? And are you knelt down? Where are you? Are you on the bed? This is where she sleeps, by the way. I'd be freaked out to sleep here.
I would not sleep here ever.
Like I would want to, but at the same time I'd be really scared.
Yeah.
I would have nightmares. Very weird how now whatever it was here is appearing again, right?
Are you in here?
Are you back up on the mirror? That was really interesting that it was on top of the mirror, and then we come in.
And then it was on a fan.
Or sorry, not the mirror, the fan.
It was
the
on a
fan.
yeah.
Where are you? Getting a big headache every time we come back.
How did the fan move by itself?
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the light would have turned on.
Because they turned on together, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So it wasn't us turning it on.
Okay, so I'm mapping out Carlo over here. When I say mapping, it means there's a stick figure on him.
Right, okay.
I'm getting tired
You're
now.
earning your meal tomorrow.
Alright, let's get it.
I want to earn my root beer.
Did that pillow just move? You had the camera pointed this way? I swear to God, I just saw this pillow move on its own.
I'm getting tired
You're
now.
earning your meal tomorrow.
Alright, let's get it.
I'm getting tired
You're
now.
earning your meal tomorrow.
Alright, let's get it.
Okay guys, jumping into the night, we have Julia with us now. She actually just came back home. We're going to be trying to communicate with whatever the heck the SLS camera caught in here tonight. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so Julia, I want you to ask the first question. Whatever you want to ask, go ahead and ask it.
Okay, who's here? Who is here?
It's moving.
It moved for like a second.
Bro, it only moved once. What the heck?
What is your name?
Oh, yo, it's moving. Oh, yo, it's moving.
What's your name?
Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, we hear you.
What's your name?
That was a hello.
Let's see something else.
Can you see us? Sounds like a female.
Sounds like someone's getting tortured.
How many spirits, how many of you are there here right now? You practically live here for free. So, do you know this woman's name? Who was it that moved the hoodie in the bathtub? We did catch something sitting in the bathtub, by the way, with the SLS camera. We want to talk to you. Just give us a clear answer. How many of you are there?
Two. Oh, it said 2. That was.
And we got 2 figures on the SLS in here. One standing there and one over here.
That was clear as day.
How many? What's your name?
Notice how that thing hasn't moved, right?
No.
Doesn't move.
And when it did move earlier, it just did like a half a turn and that's it.
It
And
didn't have
stopped.
a turn. It looked right at her when she asked the question, which is really.
And she's
weird.
still looking at her.
Hi.
Are you sitting inside of the doll next to Julia? It's almost like someone's trying not to let that person talk. That's weird. I feel like there's like a male and a female. Am I right? Whoa, that was a clear voice.
What did it say? I didn't get that.
I don't know. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You asked earlier how many. No, somebody said how many people are in the room.
We both asked that. I said 4.
Do you think that the replies are coming in like really delayed
I think so.
because of like how far? You know how they say
Maybe.
there's certain planets that are light years away. Blah blah blah.
Dimensions.
Yeah, dimensions. Maybe it's like coming in so far away. It's taking it. Because I've only heard 2 numbers this whole time. It was 2 and 4. Say it just like how you said 2 and 4. Say it nice and smooth and clear. Please give us some names.
Emma! Was that Emma?
I heard Jenna or Emma.
Your daughter's name is Emma?
Hold on for a sec. Your daughter's name is Emma?
Yeah.
But that sounded like an Emma.
I heard Jenna
Jenna or
or
an Emma, that's kind of what it sounded like. But what are the odds her daughter's name is Emma? I didn't know that, by the way.
But was it a man's voice saying it, or was it a woman's voice saying it?
It happened fast.
It sounded like a man, I think.
sounded like a man,
We're gonna have
yeah.
to replay that.
So we did catch some things that are just too accurate to be a coincidence, like Emma, and 2 and 4. That is pretty weird.
Like, I would not have known her daughter's name is Emma until she told us.
Yeah.
So,
It just got to be somebody who knows us and who's
Moved
saying
on.
the names of people here that live here. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it could also be like the fact, like maybe they're not related to you, but if they're here, they obviously know your daughter's name, right? Could be anyone, right?
it could be anyone, anything, you just never know.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll ever really know, especially with how old this place is and how old the area is and like everything you got in here. Well, we're gonna go ahead and conclude this investigation. Thank you so much, Julia, for
you're
giving us
welcome. Thank
this
you.
awesome opportunity to be here. I've heard a lot of good things about this place, and honestly, I definitely do want to come back in the future.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the activity does not get like worse for you or in any way. Like, I don't know if you're
No.
afraid of it or.
I'm not worrying about it.
All right, that's good.
I just want to say before we wrap this up, the weirdest thing still to me is the fact that this entire time, Annabelle has not moved,
Yep.
except when you asked the first question. It moved for half a turn, and then it just looked at you and it stopped. It hasn't moved till then.
Hey, Annabelle, move please. Move right now. I command you.
Yeah, right.
She doesn't want to listen to me.
It's so weird. Like, it moved and it hasn't moved. We've been at that for how long? Like 20, 30 minutes now? I don't know.
Yeah.
It hasn't moved at all. It only moved when she asked the first question. And that is really weird.
And it's still looking at her. So yeah, that is freaking
And
crazy.
it looked at her too. That's freaking weird.
Smash the like button, guys. Comment something positive down below. If you've seen something that we didn't see on camera, let us know down in the comments. Also, go subscribe to Aldo. His link is down below. Go subscribe to Carlo. His link is down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely hit that subscription. I'll see you guys in the next one.